This is an intro to all of the videos that I'm about to release because I wanted to show what my edible landscapes look like, each individual one, rather than do one big video, because that can be really long and I think it's a lot to take in, for one video. So I'm going to make this the intro to each one of the videos, and you can bypass this if you've already seen one in this series. So I'm doing like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 videos. So those are all of my garden beds. So but the one thing that I didn't say in the video, if you're new to my channel, I do mostly edible landscaping for a very specific reason, because I've taken the Master Gardener's class, I've taken the permaculture class, I've taken herbal classes, I've taken other classes, and everything just kind of laps over, and there's holes in each one of them, but where they all lap over, the companion planting, the soil food web, it all overlaps. And so the way that I'm doing things now, edible landscaping wise, is because I've done the raised beds, I've done intensive gardening, I've done all the things, all of the methodologies that there are in gardening, and this is the one that makes the most sense to me. Again, if you're watching this video, you can bypass this intro, and I'll put it by chapters so you can see. Okay, you can just click on the chapter below here. This goes straight to that video. So this is the introduction, and I hope you enjoy. Also, the other thing that I want you to keep in mind is the reason that I did this is to keep it real, right? If you're on Pinterest or you're on YouTube or you're online anywhere, most of the time people are going to show that one magical moment where the salvia is blooming, or the peanuts are blooming, or the larkspur is blooming. So this is for my purposes, for me as well, because I'm going to take this information. I do track it on a map where I write everything down, and but I haven't had time. So I'm just like, it's about to rain, I'm going to get the peanuts in the ground. Or it's about to rain, I'm going to get the potatoes in the ground. Or it's about to rain, I'm going to get the ranunculus in the ground. So throughout the year, my plan is to do an update. Here's the magic moment, right? Here's what the potato looks like when it has the bloom on it. So, and you'll see throughout these videos that there are potatoes in almost every bed. Maybe not every bed, but like where the strawberries are and all that, but how it all comes together. So again, I just want people to know you don't have to have lumber to grow food. So many people think that and if you do, I'm not going to fault you for it. I've just been down that road. I know the amount of money and the amount of work that it takes, and when it is first built, it's beautiful. But then over the years, it starts to wear down, and the grass gets in there anyway. It goes through the little cracks, and it's not good to put the plastic in there, and just all the things. It's from my experience. This is something that has grown from over 20 years of doing this, and so I just want to get the message out about edible landscaping. You could call it a food forest, you could call it companion planting. It's basically it's landscaping with food. And you'll see it's in my front. I'm on my front porch right now, and you can hear the traffic going by. This is what people see when they look into my yard. The other thing that I really like about edible landscaping, I have to point out to you what things are. It's not rows of potatoes, rows of corn, rows of beans, rows of this, rows of that. It's all camouflaged. It's camouflaged from two-legged creatures, from three-legged creatures, from four-legged creatures, from seven-legged creatures, whatever. It's camouflaged with the bugs. It's camouflaged from the deer. It's camouflaged from the rabbits. It's camouflaged from a lot of things. And mostly you'll see that I have some prevention for things getting in there, but it's mostly to protect the seedlings. So anyway, I hope you enjoy the videos. I'll talk to you later. Bye for now. Okay, continuing on from the oak guild and the plum guild from that. I'm on the other side now, and this is what we originally did this for grapes. This was like a grape arbor. So I didn't have any luck with the grapes. We have plenty of wild grapes. See that wall of that hedgerow right there? That's a wall of wild type grapes. We make jelly with it. It's not a table grape, but I decided to do something different. So we have blackberries here. I'm gonna train those on these cables right here. These blackberries are gonna grow, hopefully, the idea is for them to grow across that. But here, what you see down this row right here, this is all sunflowers. So the mammoth sunflower, the one that gets to be about 12 feet tall, is right in the middle. And then, but these are annuals, so they might self-seed if I don't collect them all, but this is a shorter type. And then on this side, this is a shorter type. And then right here, all of this area along the front is chamomile, and it's not all chamomile, but I have kind of a blank slate right here. That's garlic. It was left over from last year. This is how you can tell if it's garlic or onions. The garlic has a flat leaf. The onions have a round, hollow type leaf. Okay. But I could plant basil right here, and we have more plantain in here, which is a good thing. And then we have more garlic right here, more plantain. And then this is one of the grape plants. They just didn't make it. So you can tell. It's just done. It's dead. It's gone. Post-mortem. Okay. More plantain. It's a beautiful plant. I love it. And then, so here's where I've planted some chamomile. Let me go back out so you can tell. The idea is when you pull in the driveway right there, you're gonna see that, and it's all sunflowers. So yeah, I mixed everything up, and you can tell I've got like 4 or 5 different edible varieties in there. We've got garlic, plantain, chamomile, blackberries, but the thriller in this space, there's the thriller, the filler, the spiller, right? The thriller is the sunflowers for sure. And then the filler is the chamomile. The spiller, because it grows like a vine, right? The spiller is the blackberries, okay? And that'll do it for this one. Sorry about the shade, guys, but the sun is behind me. There's the sun back there. It's early morning. That is the west. That is the north, in case you were wondering. And that is the south. So again, I think this is going to become part of zone 3. And watering, it's a watering thing. That'll do it for this one. Bye.